A Nigerian man working as a caregiver in a UK hospital has reportedly been sentenced to prison for kissing a female patient under his care. This information was shared via a post on a social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. According to the narrator, the caregiver, identified as Adewale, arrived in the UK last year and was employed as a hospital caregiver. He was assigned to look after a female patient who was in severe pain. In an attempt to comfort her, Adewale allegedly kissed her. The woman, due to her condition, did not immediately react. However, the following day, Adewale was once again assigned to the same patient and reportedly repeated the act. This time around, the patient reported the incident to the hospital authorities. Upon review of surveillance footage, it was confirmed that Adewale had indeed kissed the patient. Following an internal investigation, he was suspended and later sued for sexual assault. After a court hearing, he was sentenced to prison. Thank you for listening. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. To meet again, my name is. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you.
Hello guys, how you doing? Story time. One of our brother by the name Adewale in the UK here has been sentenced to prison yesterday, being the 11th of June 2025. So I'll give you the gist of what actually happened. First of all, if you're not following me, do well to follow me because I share stories of migrants, and the essence why I share these stories is so that all of us can learn from it. So Adewale has been sentenced to jail yesterday for committing the crime that I would say it was avoidable. Yeah, for a crime that is avoidable. So what happened? Adewale came to this country, I think sometimes last year, with his family as a care worker, and then he worked with the NHS, with the hospital Yorkshire Hospital. You can browse it, Google it, Yorkshire Adewale. So what happened? Adewale was working that same day, and then he was assigned a patient to look after, which was a female patient. So when Adewale came into that NHS hospital, they discovered that the way Adewale was communicating with other female patients, it looks awkward. And some of our fellow brothers, some of our African brothers, did spoke to Adewale and told him, see, you need to be very careful. This country is different from Africa. This is an entirely different society. So the way you communicate to female patient is different from the way you communicate to female patient in Africa, because anything can happen here. But Adewale kept a deaf ear. So one of these days he came for duty and he was assigned a female patient. This patient was in severe pain, and then he was asked to go and bathe this patient, to clean her up. Because of how Adewale saw how this patient was in pain and she wasn't comforted, what did he do? In order to empathize with her, in order to sympathize with her, in order to show compassion, because that's what most people write in their CV, ability to show compassion, Adewale decided to give this woman a kiss to comfort her. But because this woman was in pain, she couldn't do anything. She overlooked it. The next day again, when Adewale came, he was still assigned the same patient to go and look after her. When Adewale came in, he still saw that this woman was still in pain. She couldn't move. She was just on the bed. In order for Adewale to comfort her, he decided to give her a kiss. But this woman decided to report him. She decided to report him to the hospital management. And when the camera was checked, through Adewale gave this woman a kiss. And when the employer called him and asked him, he said that he was trying to comfort her, he was trying to empathize with her, because there was no way she could be comforted from her pain. So pain medication, no, they doing work again, Abi. Okay. So Adewale was suspended. So he wasn't just suspended, he has also been sued for sexual assault in this country. See, if there's anything that can ruin your career in this UK, if there's anything that will scatter your career, is anything that has to do with sexual assault. Once you commit a sexual assault, it will be difficult for you to get a job in the care industry. It will be very difficult. So Adewale now has been sentenced to jail yesterday after the hearing, and then he will be going to jail. He has a wife in this country. Report also has it that he has children. So Adewale has not just put himself in trouble, he has decided to put his wife and his children in trouble. So please, if you are an immigrant, if you come into any country, know the rules and regulations. So I don't know, Nigerians, because I've worked in Nigeria for many years before I came to the UK, is that how we empathize with our patient? Do we kiss our patient because they are in pain? Is that how we do in Nigeria? Is that how you do in Ghana?